G'day guys, welcome to my Rxys VT video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL Round 13 recap for 2019 guys, so let's get started with it. So the first game sees the Rabbitohs up against the Knights. This one had a brutal game to it, which sees the, I think two of them, Burgess boys, seeing them on the sin bin. That one was a brutal game, seeing Daniel Saifiti from the Newcastle Knights. I cannot believe this, seeing the sin bins of 3 people, or 4, because Lachlan Fitzgibbon also too, because he hit Bud, I think, or Sam Burgess, I think, hit Bud, Lachlan Fitzgibbon. So yeah, this one was a brutal game. I think this one had a bit of expectation to it, so just thinking that it was just a brutal game, and I thought to myself that it was a bit of like fake football. It's just disappointing for me, and this one was a 20 points to 12 win against the Knights, because obviously the Newcastle Knights obviously won this game. So yeah, this one obviously felt that a little bit frustration with the 2 people, which is like Thomas Burgess and Daniel Saifiti, fighting, and then like, yeah, I just thought that game was just a bit over the top, a bit. So I picked the Rabbitohs by 12 points, and yeah, that one was just a bit over the top for me, and I just rate that 0 out of 10 for that. So the second game of this round sees the West Tigers up against the Canberra Raiders. This one was an absolute great game of the Raiders, seeing them get a win here. I didn't know if the West Tigers got any expectation like of the potential like winnings, but they didn't, because this one was a 28 points to 0 win. This one was a shocking win to West Tigers. I didn't think that they were gonna score here, but they didn't, because the West Tigers, they were a bit shocking over the park, and I think to myself that Chrissy Lawrence, I think that's his name, Chris Lawrence, he played his great game, but for the others, I just think it was just a bit shocking, and it wasn't good enough for West Tigers because they didn't score any points. But 28 points to 0 for the Canberra Raiders to win that. I just thought to myself, that one was just an upset for that win. But yeah, like, I picked the West Tigers by 6 points, and I also lost. So this one was just a bit shocking to this win, and that one was just an absolute shocking like game to see the West Tigers lose that game. But yeah, hopefully they can get some points here in this next round, and yeah, let's see that gain a wake up to their call, and yeah, let's see that thing next week when they play someone over somewhere. But that one was just a great game to see Aiden Caesar grabbing that intercept try, sealing the deal, and yeah, that game was a great game. So this third game of this round sees the Warriors up against the Melbourne Storm. Now this one was a definite upset. I was definitely seeing this game was pretty hard to see, watch. But yeah, seeing this game, I just thought to myself that Melbourne Storm were going to get a win here, because they're absolutely playing a great game of footy. I reckon that the man of the match, I reckon this one goes to Suliasi Vunivalu. He's playing great footy. He has, but sometimes he hasn't, sometimes he has, but I reckon this one was the man of the match for him. But yeah, this one was a 32 points to 10 win, and I picked the Warriors by 10 points for this one, and I just think that this one lead to a Melbourne Storm win here, because I knew this one was going to be an upset round, but I obviously got it wrong here. So yeah, this one was just a bit of a pain. But seeing the Melbourne Storm win, they are a great footy side to the team. But for the Warriors, seeing Cody Nikorima, I didn't see him play as good in that round, but yeah, I reckon this one was a great game to see the Warriors play. But anyway, that one was a Melbourne Storm victory, and yeah, this one was a definite great game to see and watch. So this game of this round sees the Cronulla Sharks up against the Parramatta Eels. This one was an absolute shocking game to see. embarrassing thing to like watch. I thought to myself, this one was an absolute shocking win for the Cronulla Sharks. Yeah, I thought to myself that this one was an absolute upset. But what can you do really? 42-22, leading to the tries in the second half. And last minute, Michael Jennings and Mike Sivo scoring the tries to get that 22 win. But yeah, I thought to myself that I tipped the Eels by 4 points. I thought they were going to win that, but they didn't. So this one was just an absolute embarrassment, shocking win to see. And yeah, like hopefully we can get a win over the Broncos this week. So this game of this round sees the Cowboys up against the Manly Seagulls. I thought to myself that this one had so many injuries, seeing Jordan McLean, Ben Hampton. I think Ben Hampton didn't play. I don't know why I mentioned that. But I think obviously so many players that I can't really mention. But this one was a 22-10 win. I tipped the Manly Seagulls by 9 points. This one was a cracking game to see. This one I only got one right, because Manly Seagulls won and I obviously got it right. But yeah, I think the Manly Seagulls had that potential to win that game. But I reckon the Cronulla, North Queensland Cowboys, this one was an absolute game to watch. But I just think to myself that this one was a definite hard game to watch and see who's going to win this game. But yeah, I tipped the Manly Seagulls by 9 points. And this one I only got one right, so yeah, this one I just had that win for it. So this game of this round sees the Broncos up against the Gold Coast Titans. I thought to myself, this one Broncos, I didn't think that they were going to win this game, because Gold Coast Titans, they have that win sometimes, but I just think to myself that the Gold Coast Titans can get that win. But sometimes to myself that I reckon the Gold Coast Titans, they are a good team, but they're not a good enough team to get into that top 8. But yeah, I reckon this game was a good game to watch. But I tipped the Broncos by 13 points. They obviously lost 26 points to 18 to the Gold Coast Titans. And yeah, this one was obviously I had that game to see, and yeah, I reckon this game was a great game to watch. So this game, this one was a cracking game to see. Was the Panthers up against the Roosters. I just thought to myself that James Maloney had a great game to play, but seeing I heard that he got sacked from the Blues. This game was 19 points to 10. I did pick the Roosters by 8 points here. They obviously lost. So this game had that potential win, but I'm not sure about it. But this game was probably a 5 out of 10 game to see, but I'm not too sure about it. So yeah, like I reckon that the Roosters, they absolutely played their hardest, but they didn't play their good enough football. But yeah, like I don't know what to think about it, but I just don't know what to say. But the Roosters, they are a good team, but the Panthers, they're not a great team to see. They are falling apart a bit. But yeah, like seeing Nathan Cleary and Ivan Cleary not getting along so well, this footy team needs to grow up a bit. But yeah, I reckon this game was an absolute cracking game to watch. So last but not least is the Bulldogs up against the Dragons. Shout out to Entertain Us for this one, because he obviously went to that game to watch it. But I did tip the Bulldogs by 6 points. They obviously lost. They are falling apart. They are in a very wooden spooners bottom of the ladder. But yeah, seeing the Dragons getting this one, 36 points to 12, I don't know what to think. This game was an absolute horrible game to see this embarrassment by the Bulldogs. But I'm not too sure like about the way they play, way they had it, and the way the move would probably get to them in for the Bulldogs, because they obviously would have been not very happy. And yeah, seeing Dean Pay not happy at all. But I don't know, for the Bulldogs, they need to at least, up their game, because I don't know what to think now, because they are a shocking team. They are a disappointment, but I don't know. This one was a great game by the Dragons though. I was going to tip the Dragons, but I thought to myself that this one, I was going to tip the Bulldogs, but they obviously lost. But yeah, seeing this game was an absolute horrible but cracking game of football. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I will do the round 14 predictions for the NRL. And yeah, I reckon this game will definitely not be an upset, because I will be going to the Eels versus Broncos, and I reckon that this game I will be vlogging it for the Saturday 7:35 game. But yeah, this one I will be going to it, the only one game. But yeah, I reckon that I will definitely vlog it for you guys. But yeah, I will be doing it anyway. So thanks guys for watching my video, guys. I will be doing my NRL round 14 predictions coming up soon. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and take care.